parure, but I couldn't say it before. So now at the end of the show, I can say it. We left the best for the last, but it's beautiful. It's incredibly well crafted. The cameo is spectacular. What else do you want from me? What else? My blood, my sweat, my tears.
You're funny.
I've done it all.
This is so beautiful. We have this ring available, by the way, sizing 6 through 10. So, oh, lucky, lucky, lucky you. Item to get is 472758. If you can swing both, you'll never regret it. If you can get one or the other, you'll be thrilled. You need to get both. Let's not go this way like one or the other. You need to get both because you're going to regret. You're going to regret it, and that's what the collectible items, and that's the limited edition. This is not even a limited edition that can be extended. This is an unextendable limited edition.
No, it's very true. Which means it's highly, highly valuable from the minute you get it, and will just gain value as time goes along. What a stunning job. And I think you pointed out earlier how each piece, you could put two rings side by side and they wouldn't be exactly alike.
Yeah, even flowers, you know, forget about the lady profile. They're sisters. They're never going to be the same person. But even with these flowers, these roses carved in a sardonyx shell, in a heart shape, if you put them next to each other, you would always see details that mark the difference between them. And you know why? Because they're carved by the same artist. And one artist cannot repeat himself, you know, like any artist.
Because it's made by hand.
Because it's made by hand. But without even going into art, try at home to sign your signature on a piece of paper twice, 3 times, 4 times. It will never be exactly the same. You're doing it by hand. So that's exactly what happens with cameos. They will never, even if you paid me more to have 2 pieces exactly the same, I couldn't deliver. And that's the beauty of it, the uniqueness, the one of a kind, and that's the Italian art for you. That's what we've been doing for hundreds of years, and that's why we're very good at it.
You certainly are. And for any of you who are collectors, boy, lucky, lucky you to be here watching today and to be able to have access to these. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. When you think about it, it really is. These are works of art with real hands who have a passion for this.
Exactly.
From a 6th generation cameo.
There is not only AMEDEO here, but there's Ciro who carved this at his home in a small village outside of Naples by the footstep of Mount Vesuvio, overlooking the Bay of Naples. Capri on one side, Sorrento on the other side. Pompeii is Pompeii is the next door village, and that's where the beauty comes from. This is not an art that you can apply for. It comes from generation and generations of craftsmanship. It's not even taught by, like companies. It stays in the family. If you're lucky enough that your father will teach you and train you to be a carver, it will take you many years to become a master, but it stays in the family. So every one of my carvers is son of another carver. His grandfather was a master carver, and that's the beauty of it. And that's what you are actually put your money into. So if you like to buy jewelry that has a meaning, a story behind, and history behind, that's it.
And here's what's happening. 60 spoken for. We have 100 remaining. We have sizes 6 through 10, and a clock that's expiring, because so are the quantities. 472758. Good luck if you'd like that. That is truly a spectacular. No, that's my favorite piece of the show.
Yes.
Oh, although.
Although.